So we're gonna be talking about small streamers, like advice and common mistakes like small streamers make, and also just basically trying to give like I said, trying to give some advice. And if you guys have any questions, just drop them in the comments and I will try, or I will answer them. Whether you agree with me, that's completely fine, or whether you agree with me or not, that's completely fine. Just please by all means comment and tell me what you think. Right, so with the smaller streamers, the first point we want to talk about is gonna be starting. So some people, like, when you're starting live streaming, so some people like think when you're starting a live stream, or your basically your stream, when you're starting streaming, you have to wait to have like the best monitors, the best, you have to have like vertical monitors, you have to have a PC, the best camera, the best microphone, and like that really isn't the case. Like when you're starting streaming as a small streamer, when you're starting as a streamer, basically you start with whatever you have. Like if you have a headset, use your headset. If you have, like, honestly, use whatever you have. If you have to stream from your Xbox, stream from your Xbox or your PlayStation. You don't have to have the best, you don't have to have the best PC. You don't have to have the best microphone or the best camera or anything. That you can pick up a, webcam from Logitech for like, $50, and it kind of like that's basically where you can start. Then from that point you can start improving your setup. But man, when you're starting, just start. Just don't worry about it. Whatever microphone you have, whatever camera you have, just start streaming and you will figure things out. You're gonna make mistakes, many mistakes throughout your content creation career or your streaming career. You're gonna make mistakes. Just let the mistakes happen. Don't try to be perfect from the start, because if you try to be perfect from the start, you have to learn. We are human beings and we learn from making mistakes. Just make mistakes, trying to find your niche. You may like something that you may not think you liked, and you may have a niche content that you never thought about. So kind of like try to just begin your streaming career and don't overthink it. That's basically my best advice. Second would be motivation versus discipline. So this is a long subject that we've actually discussed like several times on the streams. And like we actually had someone in chat, just coming in chat not long ago, just a few minutes ago, like that person is gonna stop streaming because they don't have the motivation anymore to keep streaming. I would say, in my opinion, motivation only lasts 2 or 3 days. It literally just depends on, like, the motivation is just lasts 2 or 3 days. It depends on how you grow, how your streaming is going, and how everything, kind of like, that's the motivation. You're starting, you like doing something new, you're excited, and you get that motivation, and kind of like maybe you see yourself growing within a week, and you see that motivation going. It's like, that is crazy. The motivation is off the roof, and you want to do so many things. Then the motivation goes away. Like, then how do you keep yourself motivated? Well, the only way, like, in my opinion, discipline is more important than motivation. And discipline basically means that you are going to do it, and you're gonna try different things, or you're gonna try something new, or you're gonna continue doing this, continue creating clips, creating videos, talking about subjects, or playing games, getting better at some game and whatnot. So to me, discipline is way more important than motivation. Motivation is important and it's good. I really, obviously I think we all need some kind of motivation to do something. But like everything in life, I think it all boils down to discipline. And discipline will get you to where you want to be, because you will have it's a really, having a good work ethic will always be beneficial for you, for your brand, for work, for life in general. And in streaming, unfortunately, it's a very, very, very difficult and a very competitive sector. So having discipline, it's very important in my opinion. Motivation goes away, discipline will never go away. If you are disciplined and you get yourself, you want to do something and you say, I'm going to do this and I'm going to continue doing this until I get it. And if you fail, you fail. I mean, we will make mistakes throughout our life and that is completely fine. But if you have discipline, more likely you will be successful at some point, because you will keep trying, you will keep working. And that is my opinion. Discipline is more important than motivation. Next thing I want to talk about is networking. So basically with networking, some people take networking as a complete different thing. Some people take networking as creating a video on TikTok saying, if you follow me, I'll follow you back. Comment with your Twitch link down below and I will follow you back, blah, blah. This is really, honestly, this is not networking. This is completely wrong. That's follow for follow, and that's not gonna get you anywhere, unfortunately. Whether you say it's true or not, I mean, I had someone commenting on one of my TikToks when I was saying support for support doesn't really work. That's gonna get you so far, but from that, it's gonna set the bar over here. But once you go above that bar, literally there is nothing else. It's not gonna get you any further. So, and someone came in and said it's from a team that we actually am quite familiar with, and really, that person actually is from one of those teams that I know, and that team I believe is a pyramid scheme team. It really, he said, this is BS. Support for support works, and I'm like, bro, if you right off the bat on my video you're telling me that support for support works, I got nothing to discuss with you. I really think you just got your facts and your ideas about this completely wrong. You're just starting on the wrong foot and you believe in the wrong people. I'm not the one who's gonna tell you you're gonna fail and you're gonna face plant a wall and then you will suffer this, not me. So it's completely fine. I'm not gonna change. I'm not trying to get things into people's heads. I am just trying to, obviously give advice, and whoever wants to take it can take it. And if you don't want to take it, just don't take it. Networking the right way is actually going and meet, for example, this is one of the cases, going and meet someone from other communities. Okay, so you get to meet someone, you get to meet this person, this streamer, and you hang out with them, you create a relationship with them. By the way, this relationship will not be within 5 minutes. Don't think that things come right here on the streaming. Streaming is a marathon, not a sprint. Okay, so marathon, not sprint, so that's gonna be coming later. But things don't come in literally in 2 seconds. Okay, just writing that down really quick. So things don't come within 2 seconds or 2 days. When you're networking and you're getting to meet new people on other communities, you stick with them, you have a relationship with them, you talk to them, you create that friendship, and then you don't self-promote. Please do not self-promote. Please don't tell anybody that you're going live on your channel or whatnot. this is actually completely wrong. That actually sounds like you're self-promoting on someone else's channel, and more often than not, you're gonna get banned from it. If someone is allowing you to say that, like I just mentioned, you know, on this pyramid scheme kind of team, they allow you to talk about, you know, your streaming and whatnot, blah blah, because it's a pyramid scheme. Obviously, at the end of the day, the only thing that person wants is for you to go onto their stream. That's all. That's about it. Like that's all they want. They don't want anything for you. As long as they get a benefit from it, they will allow you to do whatever you say. No, they will allow you to say whatever you want. But like basically try to create connections. Maybe there is some streamer that maybe plays. You know, maybe there is some streamers that want to do a collaboration. You know, you do a collab with people. Like actually, some people will be open to create, you know, to do collabs with other streamers. All the times, like I get people coming in, like for example, Trefix it might be he's streaming, he's gonna go live, or he's gonna get, you know, he's gonna be streaming, and he's like, you know, can we both stream and everything? We can play together on Destiny. It's like, yeah, of course, man, that's completely fine. Some people will refuse. Some people will not do that. Some people will. I mean, obviously, you gotta know the person to obviously ask them to do a collab and whatnot and to work. I will never work with someone that I don't know. Someone that comes in new on my channel and they will say, can I do a collab with you? No, because I don't know you. I just don't, like, really, I need to get to know you first. I need to trust you before I do a collab with you. So you just don't go to random people asking for collabs. You just try to, you know the person, create a relationship, create a friendship, and then, you know, you can ask for collabs and everything, and you both, you know, benefit from it. At the end of the day, it's like building, you know, mixing communities and you know, growing all together. Not everyone is your competition. They can be your friends. Not, you know, not always. People, you tend to think that every other streamer is competition. I like to think they actually help me because they will bring more people onto this platform, and then they will help create even a bigger community on Twitch. And there is, you know, for that matter, it will create even more chances for those people to come and check me out, because there is more people on the platform. More people can come and check me out on my channel as well. So I will benefit from other people bringing even more people from YouTube or from their Instagrams or from whatever. They come into Twitch, so there is more people on Twitch, more people that are going to be here to watch streams, so that, you know, I see them as motivation. I see them as motivation for myself to get better and to, you know, get as many people as I possibly could to be watching the stream and entertain them and create a community. So networking the right way, creating friendships, collabs. Don't go asking for collabs for someone that you don't know, and don't go self-promoting on other people's channels. And please don't go posting, you know, the follow for follow stuff on TikTok, on those videos, because no one cares about, you know, all you're doing is boosting the person that is doing the post numbers and no one else's. That's literally what you're doing. What do I think about the streamers who do giveaways to bring viewers? I mean, I do like the fact that you can do giveaways to bring new viewers. I mean, that's a common thing that happens on companies, on large companies. Sharper, you know, large companies do that all the time. You know, let's just say, I don't know, some Kellogg's is a cereal company, and they do, you know, kind of like giveaways, you know, from time to time. They have like crazy stuff. So everyone does that. So that's completely fine. I mean, you can actually do giveaways on your channel. Will it bring new people? Will it bring new people to your stream? Probably yes. Will they stick to your stream? God knows. Maybe if you offer you know, quality content, that's one way they actually discovered you. So they did actually discover you through the giveaway, and maybe they stick with you. So I'm not against it. So if you want to do giveaways, that is a completely, you know, it's a normal thing to do. Like large You know, corporations do that all the time. So, you know, kind of like it makes kind of like sense to do it as well. You know what I mean? We do, for example, giveaways on this channel every single week. In-game giveaways would be better. I mean, in-game giveaways, any type of giveaways, really. Sharpie, that's completely up to you. Like, you know your community, you know what your community want at the end of the day. And just try different things. No, don't try to have one goal. Don't try to have just one giveaway. Just mix it up. Don't do the same. Just mix it up. Try something new. Experience things. Like, try. Don't... actually, this is the next point that I'm going to, Sharper. So, good question that. I'm actually going on to the overthinking. This is the fourth point that I want to talk about. So basically, you know, basically like overthinking things. So this is actually the fourth point that I want to talk about. Not many people actually say it. And overthinking is actually my fourth point. And as overthinking, I say is exactly what, for example, Sharper is asking me, like, what type of giveaway should I do? What, like, is a giveaways like a good method to bring people? I mean, most people would probably just jump onto your stream just to get the money or to get whatever giveaway you're doing. Maybe some of them will stick with you. Maybe some of them will like you. Maybe some of them want to, you know, they like your vibes and they like the games you play, or they like your accent, or they like how you talk to people, or they like how you welcome them, and they will stay with you. There is nothing wrong with that. I think that's actually a good method. But don't overthink things. If you want to do something, just do it. I mean, as crazy as it sounds, maybe you don't do something and you don't even know about it. You are thinking on doing, you know, I don't know, just chatting about this thing, or I like, I don't know, feeding dogs or feeding birds on the street. Should I stream that? Why not? Who's stopping you from doing it? Just try it. I mean, something works, something doesn't work. I mean, I used to do, last year I've been doing vlogs. I was doing vlogs. You know, I kind of like stopped now because of time, because like obviously I don't have as much time now. I'm kind of like a lot busier now, but I was trying it out. Maybe, you know, my vlogs weren't, you know, I was trying to see if they worked, if people liked it, and you know, they stuck with, you know, on my YouTube channel or whatnot. You know, some of them did well, some of them didn't. So in the end, kind of like I analyze what I have done, and is it worth it? Continue doing it, you know? Then you have to consider it. Like, you see the actual, you know, the return of what you're doing. Is it really working? Is it not working? If it's not working, try something new, try something different. Don't overthink it. You may have a crazy idea, which could most likely be an amazing idea, and maybe you ditch it to the side, and like we're all missing on it, because I don't know, as crazy as it sounds, it is people for everything. People like different things, and maybe, you know, you're on Twitch, but Twitch doesn't necessarily means that you are streaming. Twitch doesn't necessarily mean that you're streaming video games anymore. You can paint, you can do like several different things. So, you know, I kind of like, I want to, you know, give you guys, you know, that idea of, you know, like, don't overthink it and just try it out. As crazy as it sounds, try it out. It's something, it's something, don't overthink things. Like, for real, don't overthink it. Also, yo, Sir Bane, thank you very much for the sub. 1 year, my man. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate you. Who give codes out like Keymailer and Lurkit. Sharper, I will take your idea and I will actually do a video on it really quick. Keymailer and Lurkit, yeah. Okay, so let me... Keymailer and Lurkit. I will do a video on it. So I'm writing it down so I don't forget about it. And I will actually... talk about it on the... I will do videos about them, about those websites. Okay, Sharper, thank you. Right, so next thing, yo, Top Zero. So next thing we're gonna be talking about is, this is a marathon and not a sprint. right? So some people think they're gonna make it within 3 days or 4 days of going live on Twitch, and they're gonna explode. And that's actually, unfortunately, that's not the case. Maybe one person will make it. You know, one person out of like, you know, 1 million people, they might make it and they might explode on day one. But 99.9% of chances, you're not gonna be that person. This is, if you start streaming, think of this as a long run. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Are you gonna keep doing this for 5 years? And where do you wanna be in 5 years? So I try not to set myself goals, but it's also a good idea to have, you know, you set yourself goals if you feel like it. Don't go absolutely crazy and, you know, say become famous in 1 year, because that's most likely not gonna happen. But set yourself realistic goals, or, you know, I don't like setting myself goals because I want to keep going, and I in my opinion, sky's the limit, and I don't want to have a limit. I just want to go even further from the sky. So I don't want to set myself goals. I keep going and going and going, and I just, when one day I decide to stop, I will stop. It doesn't matter what I am. If I have 20,000 people watching, or I have 5 people watching, I really don't care. When I say this is the time to stop, I will stop it. So it's a marathon. So you set yourself as, you know, it's gonna be a long run. It's gonna be, you know, Twitch Core, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the RBG fam. How's it going? So it's gonna be in the long run. It's gonna be, you know, it's not gonna be a 2 days thing. It's gonna be a 2 months thing. It's gonna be a 2 years thing. It's gonna be a long run. So I've been doing this for, I've been doing content creation for just over 2 years, and I still consider myself a small streamer. I'm still a small streamer, and you know, I know I am a small streamer, and I continue creating content, and I continue to go every single day to continue doing this, because to me, this is gonna be going for many more years, and I can continue doing this for many more years until I say stop. But yeah, it's gonna be, you're gonna be in the long run if you're thinking on streaming. Another point that I want to talk about, I think that's related to, I believe, Lerkit and what's the other company that we actually talked about? Is it Lerkit and Keymailer? They're actually like, are they like like giving away for like sponsors and stuff? Okay, so the next thing is sponsors. So many people, I get so many questions of people talking about like sponsors. How do I get a sponsor? Where do I ask? You know, what do I send? What do I go to get this sponsor? So I want to say, like, if you want to get a sponsor, like, honestly, the last thing you should be thinking about is sponsors. Like, you're just growing, you're just starting, or just been going for a while. Unless you have a consistent, you know, like 100 or 500, you know, average viewership on your channel, I don't think you should even consider your sponsors. When you get the more you grow, the sponsors at some point, you're not even going to have to reach out to them. Those sponsors are coming to you. Like, the further you go, the more the people are gonna end up coming to you. You shouldn't be worrying about sponsors. Sponsors, most likely, if you're a small streamer, the sponsors are gonna take advantage of you. And you say, why are they gonna take advantage of me? I am an affiliated with Corsair. I'm a Corsair affiliate. I'm an affiliate with Logitech. Blah, blah. It's like, yeah, I mean, that's fine. You are affiliated with those brands. What are they giving you though? Are they giving you something? So when you signed up with that company, did they actually send you some products to test it out first? Because you're actually selling yourself and your brand short by doing it, because you're not even trying the products. You don't even know. They're not even sending you products. You're not signing a contract. You don't know nothing about the product, and you are promoting their product with just a code which will likely get you $3 from a purchase, like probably at 10% from a purchase. Like it's a $30 purchase and they will get you like $3. Not even that, sometimes it's like 5%. So you will get like $1.50 from a $30 purchase. And if someone actually buys something from you, because actually everyone has it, everyone that is streaming has that code actually, will that be like, is that actually, like, just think about it, even though you want to be sponsored by a company, is that really giving value to your brand? Because I don't think so. I don't think, you know, your brand is getting any value from that. You are actually just making them money while you're not doing anything in exchange. You're not taking anything in exchange. They're not promoting you in exchange. They're not helping you out. They're not selling you products. They're not giving you anything. So in my opinion, it's just basically, you know, it's you selling yourself short. Do we want sponsors? Yes, we all do. I mean, I want the sponsors too, but you know, I have what I have, and unfortunately, the only two brands that I'm sponsored by, which is Gaming Advantage. You know, Gaming Advantage are the, you know, the gaming glasses that I have, which is an absolute amazing brand. You know, I tried their products before I signed up with them, and I negotiated the contract. So I have a contract with them, which we previously negotiated, and we had a negotiation period where they were going to give me a discount and I was going to get a percentage of the sales. But then we renegotiated that contract, and my discount as a brand, you know, as a partner, you know, Gamer Advantage partner, I don't give you guys a 10% off like everyone else. I give you something different. I give you a 15% off. I give you a higher discount for my community. If you use LVG at checkout on Gamer Advantage, you get a 15% off. So I fought for my contract. I was like, okay, you want to sponsor me? We have been talking for a few weeks over email. Why would I sell myself short? I want this. Like, you want to sponsor me? I want this. These are my, you know, these are my rules. I mean, I want to offer this. I want to offer the highest discount of any partner streamer with Gamer Advantage. Just do it. Do it. Don't sell yourself short. Don't settle down for whatever they offer, because they will more often than not try to take advantage of you. They will always try to take advantage. They will always, like, you think about this, they are a corporation who is gonna make money of you, a lot of money, probably a lot of money. Not just, maybe your community is not as big, and maybe they're not gonna make thousands of dollars, but very little they make, they're gonna make it of you without paying for advertisement, without paying for you advertising their products, without paying for nothing. They literally just doing nothing, and you are promoting them and you're making them money. It's just, or next to nothing for yourself. So in regards of sponsors, I know it's difficult, but just wait it out. They will reach out to you, and they will get to you once they actually consider that you are worth the sponsorship. And don't settle down for I got like different ones. I actually got one the other day which actually created like that one. They contacted me on Twitter. I think it was on Twitter. They contacted me on Twitter, and they was like, oh, you know, this is a brand product, and bro, no. I was like, I mean, the products weren't too bad. I was actually quite interested, and they said, well, you have to buy our product first. We'll get you a discount code. This is your exclusive discount code, and every single time you want to buy a PC, you have this discount and it will get you $500 off. But you have to buy a PC. No. I was like, no, excuse me. All right. Let's talk slowly about this. Firstly, I am paying nothing. Second, I am not going to promote your brand without trying it out first. So if you want me to promote your brand, send me a PC. I will test it out. And I will record a video on it and I will give you my thoughts. And then if I like your product and I like what you do, then I will work with you. Then we can talk about a contract. Then we can talk about discount codes, or we can talk about different things. But without trying your products, no thank you. I don't want to. And if I try your products, you send me your products. I'm not paying for your products. Excuse me. So at the end of the day, you are the corporation and you're the one who's making the money out of me. I'm just giving you free advertisement to a broader audience, which is my community. So don't rush anything with the sponsors. I think that's kind of like a little bit, too much. It will come at some point. What's up, Raging? Thank you for the host, man. And what is the last thing? The last thing I want to talk about is I actually didn't write it here. I kind of mentioned it before a little bit. The last thing, the 7th point, and the last one is find your niche. You may start playing, I don't know, Apex. Let's just say you're playing Apex, but you're not really successful. Oh man, I'm not really successful playing Apex. Like, by all means, don't take me wrong here. You have to play what you like and what you enjoy. People see when you're enjoying a game, and people see when you're having fun playing something. Find your niche. Maybe your niche is not Apex. Maybe find something else. Maybe your niche is talking about, I don't know, like maybe making a monologue every day at the start of the stream. Maybe that's your niche. Maybe your niche is making monologues every day on the stream. And maybe you will go from being an Apex streamer to be a monologue guy every single stream. So it's like there is so many people that, end up on their streaming career or their content creation career. They start doing something, and by the end of their career, I assure you, they end up doing something completely different. Like, I'm gonna give you the example of the most famous. I think it's one of the most famous. It's one of the most famous streamers in the world, actually, and it's the most famous Spanish streamer. I think it's the 7th in the world, the 7th with most viewers in the world on Twitch, and that guy is called Ibai. I don't know if you guys have seen him. So Ibai is the most famous Spanish streamer. So Ibai used to be a gaming streamer. He was a gaming streamer. He was, streaming gaming and whatnot, right? So Call of Duty, all these games, Minecraft and all that. So Ibai has become, so big, and he is actually, grown so much. Ibai is not even streaming games anymore. He's not even streaming games anymore. He's actually moved on to football. He's actually streaming football games. He's completely changed his, his entire niche of his channel. He's recently come out saying, I grow like crazy every single time I'm streaming a football game, and I don't grow as much when I'm streaming a game anymore. So he just literally, he is telling you that. He's telling you that he found his niche. He's found that what clicks to his audience. His audience, he gets a bigger audience when he is talking about football, or he's watching a football game, or he's actually broadcasting a football game. So he's changed from a video game guy to a football guy now, and he's quite a experienced broadcaster from football, for European football. Sorry, I'm talking about European football, not American football. So he's become one of those famous Spanish speakers, broadcasters from football. But he doesn't go to TV. He doesn't show on your TV. He's on Twitch. So, at the end of the day, you have to find your niche. And if something is not working, don't get discouraged, because what it means that probably you haven't found your niche yet. Maybe you try one day, because of a sponsorship or something, you try an independent developer studio game. There is a new game that is coming out. Maybe you try that indie game and you enjoy it, and all of a sudden your chat is going crazy. All of a sudden your chat is going crazy and you have a lot of people in, and man, you may have found your niche. You may have found what clicks with an audience, with your style, the way you talk, the way you act, the way you are. That game style probably, or that, maybe talking about, your trip to Hawaii one day. Maybe that clicks with your audience. Or maybe reading a book, or maybe painting your face, or maybe like Bob Ross painting, stuff. Maybe, I don't know, God knows. Maybe there is a niche that you haven't found. You gotta try different things. And I don't know, maybe you walking and feeding pigeons. It's what your audience likes. And you get like 1,000 average viewers when you're feeding pigeons outside. And when you sit down and play video games, you get like 50. So obviously, if I had something like that happen to me, I would definitely be feeding the pigeons every day. So, find your niche. Don't be discouraged. Try, things happen, and you will be failing a million times, and try to find your niche. That's the most important thing. Last thing, I want to add this because I've just seen it in chat, and is consistency. Well, consistency, people, you tend to... I'm actually going to add this as an extra. Consistency is actually something that... I've just seen it in chat, that's why I'm talking about it. People tend to confuse consistency to, like, stream every day. Consistency is actually streaming on a set schedule for a certain amount of time. Doesn't mean that you have to stream every day. So just stream for a certain amount of hours, like 4, 2, 5, 6, whatever it is. Don't go too crazy with 8, 10 hours, because you're wasting your time. You're not growing on Twitch while you're live, by the way. Just try to stick to a schedule. So maybe if you're going live at 12, go live at 12. Whenever days you have to go live. Don't go live at 12 and tomorrow you go live at 5, and the next day you go live at 7, and the next day you go live at 1. So, like, people will get used to see you every day that you are going live. Like, for example, my live streams are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 1. So people are used to see you Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 1. But they get used to it. Always see you at the same time. And they get used to see your face at that time. If you try to, if you start streaming one day at 1, one day at 5, one day at 6, that people are going to be confused, and they're going to be able to catch up with you, because they're not even going to know at what time you're going to go live. So consistency usually is, for me, is going live at the same time. Don't stream every day. Remember, when you are live, you are not growing. When you're live, you are broadcasting to your community. When you are live, you're never gonna grow. When you are not live and you're creating content on other platforms, this is when you're growing. This is when your channel is growing, because you are catering for a broader audience. You're catering for the rest of the world. When you are live on Twitch, you're literally catering only to your community and your people, the people that come every day. If you stream every day, you're gonna be streaming for the same people every day. You're not streaming for anyone else, because Twitch is not gonna help you. Twitch doesn't have... Twitch discoverability is absolutely horrendous. So if you are broadcasting, remember, when you're broadcasting, all you are doing is catering to your community, no one else. When you are offline and you're creating content on other platforms like TikTok, like Instagram, like Twitter, like YouTube, this is when you are catering to the rest of the world. This is actually when you are catering to the rest of the world. And this is when you actually hover as well. Actually, yeah, hover. This is when you are catering to the rest of the world. This is when you can bring communities from different, from different platforms or from different places back to your Twitch channel, because that's what you want to do. You want to bring those people to your Twitch channel. And this is everything. I think with those 8 points, I think we cover most of it, of any streamers in general, small, big, and everything. So thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate you guys. If you like this video, please thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay up to date with everything Lord Val Gaming. And until next time, bye-bye.